going on, guys? Welcome back. This is the fourth installment of how to build a quadcopter. We are going to install probably the best buzzer on the market, the Hellgate buzzer. I recommend it highly. Get one. 2 or 3 if you feel like putting them on there and you want to annoy your neighbors. I mean, it's really cool. You can just... You can almost use this thing like a grenade. You just plug the battery in, you take the battery out, and you chuck it. And let the madness ensue for the next 4 days. Here's how to install it. We are going to install the Hellgate buzzer. The way this buzzer works is it comes with its own battery. So in the event that you eject your usual battery in a crash, this battery powers this buzzer. And this buzzer will realize, wait a minute, I'm no longer powered. And then it freaks the hell out. It starts beeping, it's loud, and it will beep, I believe, for like 30 seconds. No, when you crash, it's like 5 minutes. It will just let out a nice little chirp. If it does not see battery power in that 5 minutes, it freaks out and beeps very, very loudly. They say that this battery will last up to 4 days of beeping. So if you can't find your quad in 4 days, you've probably given up. But I love this buzzer. I put this on all my quads. It acts like a normal buzzer when you need it to, and when you throw a battery, which for me is like every other crash, it allows you to help find your buzzer. Anyway, in the package you get a blue, black, and red silicone coated wire. Inside of this you get, it's kind of a sticky putty, and then over here you get, I believe these are just sticky pads. Oh, you know, no, I'm sorry. This is shrink wrap in case you cut this open or melt it. You can reapply shrink wrap, and then it comes with a nice little sticker right there. I'll hook those guys up because they make a awesome buzzer. This thing just rocks. So what we're gonna do is I can clamp this into my helping hands. All right, so I'm gonna add just a pinch of pre-tinning to this. We're gonna hit the ground pad right there. Our iron is definitely not hot enough yet. Okay, pre-tin our 5-volt pad, pre-tin our ground, and pre-tin our buzzer. So there's that. Let's move this out of the way as well. So I'm gonna grab our trusty pliers, and we're gonna start with the ground wire. I'm just gonna place it right there and apply heat to the back side of it. Just like that. There's our ground wire. Next is our 5-volt. Attach our red wire to the 5-volt pad. Place it on top of our pre-tinning. Apply heat. And there we have it. And shake the shit out of it. Next, we're gonna apply our buzzer wire. Place it on top there and apply heat. And there we go. All our wires are attached. The plan here is, if we remove this out of the way, and get my trusty pointer here. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So the plan here, there we go, is we have on this pad right here, we want our BZ. That's our buzzer. Then we have our 5 volt, and then we have a ground. And I believe this is a 5 volt pad. Yes, 5 volt plus. So the plan is to place these wires, all 3 in a row right here. These are gonna go on top of this VTX. So I think I'm gonna mount this right here. So the plan would be to have enough wire to work on this. So if I do the wires this way, and go like this, I believe that will give me enough wire. So the plan is I'm gonna cut off roughly that amount right there, and then I'll re-tin these. That should work. So the object is to be able to repair this quad with ease. So I will peel back. Oh, wonderful. These are silicone coated, but they are not the best of wires here. All right, so let's move this guy out of the way, and then I'm gonna pre-tin these wires. And I will do that usually with the helping hands, but for those of you who don't have them, I'll do it right here on the quad, utilizing these pliers that I tell you guys you should definitely get. So just apply heat to one side. Try that again. Just apply heat to one side and apply the solder to the other and just tap it like that. Same here, apply the soldering iron, perfect. Apply the heat and apply the solder, perfect. So that's how that's done. And then the other thing I'm going to do is cut these a little bit shorter because they stripped back a little bit more wire than I had hoped was going to happen. There we go. Now I'm going to bend these at a 90-degree angle like that. The plan is to feed these up from the bottom of this panel. So I want my straight blade. We're going to start with this ground right here. Like so. And I like to go from the bottom of this up. I fit that like that underneath. And then I take my soldering iron and place it on one side and then hit it on the other side with the solder. Just like that. Cleaning off my tip again. Next wire is the 5 volt. Grab it like that. Yow. Okay. Next is the 5 volt. I'm going to put that right next to the ground in the 5 volt pad. Just like that. This is why I like these pliers, because I can just kind of place them like that. And they will hold that wire right in place. One thing I am gonna do though is just to nip this down just a pinch. Okay, so I'm going to, where's my focus? There it is. I'm going to do the 5 volt next. Place this in that hole, just like that. apply heat. Actually, let me get this. I need this to sit just like that. There we go. So apply heat to one side of the pad and to one side of the wire, and then apply the solder to the other side. Just like that. That's it. Done. Next, we need our buzzer wire. And this is the wire that when you flip the buzzer switch, allows the buzzer to buzz. And we're gonna cut this down. I'm gonna also cut this one at an angle, just because I don't know why this one's giving me such a problem. There we go. Okay, so buzzer goes in right there. Once again, I am resting the pliers on an angle so that they're pushing the wire in. I'm applying heat to one side of the wire and one side of the pad, and then applying the solder to the other side. Just give them a little tug. Make sure they are indeed soldered in place. Next, I want this. I'm gonna take this and kind of spin this a few times just to neaten up the wires. Just like that. Not too many spins. I'm gonna drape that over there for now. And take the VTX, place this over the top here. Just like that. Go. And then this buzzer I'm going to place right here via this sticky, which is actually very sticky. This is surprisingly stickier than I thought. That's a good thing. And then we're going to take this, and I want to make sure that there's enough slack in this, and just stick this right. I guess that's where it goes because it's already stuck there. And hopefully that will work. Now when I put the top plate on this, I have enough room right in here for the receiver, or I could stick the receiver directly to this, but I have access to the side button and we're good. I am not yet going to put my nylon nuts because I still have to put the receiver, but this is nice because I can take this off and access this from either side of the board, and all my wires are out of the way, and that fits nicely there. There you have it. So that's how to install the Hellgate buzzer on your mini quad. If you enjoyed this video, please click that thumbs up button and just punch that subscribe button because you only get to do it once. And it's fun. And I'll catch you later. Peace!